Welcome to our channel of Overcoming in Faith. Today I want to share something that we all face at some point in our lives: tough times. It's in these moments that life tests us, not just to challenge us, but also to teach us how to deal with the obstacles that come our way. This is something we can all relate to, no matter where we come from or who we are. So come with me on this exciting journey as we explore together the power of patience and faith. Imagine a peaceful place, far from the chaos of the world, where fields stretch out like a vast green carpet under a blue sky. In this place lived a farmer with his companion, a donkey. This donkey wasn't just a beast of burden. It was a true friend to the farmer. They shared both good and bad times together. However, the passing years weighed heavily on the donkey, which no longer had the energy of its youth. The farmer, with a face weathered by time and sun, looked at his friend with affection and gratitude, knowing that the donkey's years of work were coming to an end. Despite all the love and care he gave to the animal, the farmer felt it wasn't enough. So he decided to let the donkey roam freely in the fields, allowing it to enjoy the gentle breeze and graze at will. It was his way of expressing gratitude for the years of loyalty from his friend. But one day, like any other, as the sun set on the horizon, the donkey, walking on the grass, ended up falling into a disused well, forgotten by time. Hidden among the shadows of the woods, the well's mouth, once covered, now seemed like a trap for anyone passing by unawares. Down below, in the deep darkness, the donkey found itself surrounded by fear, with the damp, cold rock walls seeming eager to swallow its hope. The calls for help echoed lonely in the darkness, unanswered. Meanwhile, the farmer, noticing his faithful friend's absence, began a tireless search. The night passed without a trace of the donkey, and worry grew among the locals. With the arrival of morning, the animal's distressed cries awakened the farmer, who rushed to investigate the commotion. Spotting the well, the kind farmer hurried to alert the others. Together, they returned to the site and saw the loyal friend trapped in the depths. The farmer's heart filled with pain at the scene. Without hesitation, he rallied the locals for a rescue effort. With ropes, ladders, and even an improvised harness, they tried to get the donkey out of the narrow well. But the animal, already weakened by age and fear, resisted any attempt at liberation. The hours dragged on, and with them the hope of a successful rescue faded. Faced with an agonizing decision, the farmer felt weakened. He considered whether it would be more compassionate to allow the donkey to find eternal rest in the earth, instead of prolonging its suffering. So he decided to fill the well with dirt to prevent future accidents and shorten the animal's suffering. From the loyal companion, although some neighbors initially disagreed with the idea, they ultimately agreed with the decision. Determined to fill the well with dirt, they initially startled the animal. However, instinctively, it shook the dirt off its back and used it to climb slowly. With each movement, the donkey repeated the process until the ground level in the well rose enough for it to approach freedom. Meanwhile, occupied with their daily activities, the farmer and the local residents didn't immediately notice the unfolding drama. However, when the farmer looked into the well, fearing the worst, he found his donkey on the brink of freedom. With a few more strokes of affection, the animal made the final leap towards freedom, leaving everyone astonished. The farmer, with tears in his eyes, embraced his donkey, touched by the miracle of survival and overcoming. Grateful for the miracle they witnessed, everyone absorbed an important lesson in that moment. The lesson that there is no abyss so deep that we cannot emerge from it, as long as we keep the flame of hope alive and face adversity head-on. After witnessing the extraordinary outcome of our resilient donkey's journey, it's crucial to take a moment to reflect on the depth of its life lesson. Just as in the story, we often encounter abysses of despair and unexpected challenges that arise out of nowhere to test our inner strength and determination to move forward. This narrative of the donkey's resilience encapsulates a universal truth about the human experience. Resilience is the innate ability to face challenges, not only to survive but to turn them into steps that lead us to new horizons. How many times do we find ourselves in seemingly hopeless situations, where the light at the end of the tunnel seems to be just a glimmer of hope? The donkey, initially seen as trapped and hopeless, reflects our own feelings when life throws challenges our way. What seemed to be its end ended up being its beginning. With each layer of dirt accumulating over it, the donkey had two options: succumb to burial or shake the dirt and use it to rise to the surface. Just like the donkey, with determination and survival instinct, we choose the second option. We turn a potential grave into an opportunity for rebirth. This story reminds us of the importance of perseverance and attitude in the face of adversity. In our own lives, we constantly face setbacks, failures, disappointments, and losses. These challenges can overwhelm us and make us feel trapped. However, this story teaches us a valuable lesson. Although we cannot control what happens to us, we can decide how to react to each challenge, each obstacle. No matter how difficult it may be, each obstacle can offer us an opportunity for growth, learning, and strengthening as long as we choose to move forward and keep going. So let's reflect on our own journeys. How are we dealing with the challenges? What are we facing or currently facing? Some sink, while others find a way to use adversity as a springboard for progress. This story calls us to action, reminding us that no matter how deep the abyss we find ourselves in, there is always a way out. The key is how we choose to deal with the dirt that falls upon us. With every adversity, we have the opportunity to rise and overcome obstacles, turning them into steps towards our own freedom and growth. In the darkest moments, when all seems lost, we look at the donkey in the well with resilience, hope, and a touch of creativity. We can turn our most challenging situations into opportunities for new victories and discoveries. After sharing this story and reflection, I invite you to share your own experiences in the comments. Have you ever felt trapped in a difficult situation, unable to see a way out? Share your reflections and experiences. Your words will not only enrich my personal journey, but may also serve as a beacon of hope for others facing similar challenges. Open your heart and share.